Welcome, everybody. This is match day number 67 out of 100. 2/3 of the way gone. Today, the Montreal Expos in 1994, they visit Comiskey Park for the 83 White Sox. Montreal is tied for first place. They're tied. The Chicago White Sox are one game ahead for the second and final playoff spot in their division. Taking a look at the standings, you can see the Pirates is 71, expanded there. They have a 2-game lead over the Dodgers, who has a 2-game lead over the Diamondbacks. They play the Buzzsaw tonight in Anaheim. Houston leads by 3, then by 1. So Houston, the Astros lead the other Astros by 3, and the Mariners and the Pirates are 1 game back. You can't fall down there. The Nationals, comfortable lead, but the Dodgers and Tigers are fighting it out, and the 0-4 Red Sox are coming back strong. The Astros, 5-game leaders over the Phillies. The Astros have lost a couple straight, and the Mets is 69. They won 6 in a row. But let's see how far they can go. There you see it. The Expos, A's, and Rays are all at the top. The Tigers are 1 behind. Only 2 of those move on. The Mets and Baltimore are tied atop the division, and the Blue Jays are 4 back. Remember, you want to win your division because at least means you get up a spot in the playoffs. The Dodgers and the Yankees, home field advantage. The Brewers, they're 6-4. I mean, they're now 4 back. Who knows if they have time? They have 34 to go. 33 to go. Anaheim, up by 5 and up by 11 against the Orioles. Everybody hitting their peak at the very top, where the Pirates are 9 up on the Twins. And the Pirates are they're 9 up on the White Sox and 10 up on the Twins. Big for the White Sox this game today. And the Pittsburgh Pirates against the Marlins and the Indians. Marlins and the Indians, that's really big. Taking a look at the Florida Marlins and the Cleveland Indians. Do they play each other? Did they play each other? Yeah, they did. And they split. They did, and they split. So let's go to the scores now. Let's start the game. It'll be the 79 Pirates and the 97 Mariners. We're probably going to have that tomorrow. That'll be big. Lots of big games. But right now we go to the Expos and the White Sox. Huge for both of them. All right, welcome to Chicago, as we have Grissom, Floyd, Alou for Montreal, Cordero, Barry, Fletcher, Rondell White, Reddy, and Gardner. And Reddy here, this is Randy Reddy, the second baseman. The Chicago White Sox, you have Law with 44 stolen bases. Incredible. Pachorik, Baines, Lesinski, Hairston, Ledna, Fletcher, Dibzinski, and Hill. Only 2 players hitting over 300. And only 1 hitting over 300 for the Expos. Britt Burns will start off for the Chicago White Sox. He's 6-2, 3.67 ERA. And we're ready to go. And we're going to be underway, as Britt Burns will start out. And that'll be on the ground. Easy. Burns the first one out. Here in the top of the first inning, here's Cliff Floyd. Cliff Floyd now hitting the only Expo hitting over 300. Burns, that was the opening pitch of the game. Hit him. It hit him. And they'll go to first, not what they wanted here in Chicago. A lot of scoreboard watching now. Here's Moises Alou. Alou 296, but he has 20 home runs. And that'll be a hard shot and a base hit to left field. All the way to the fence, and let's see if they'll score. They go to left field, and they'll come home, and Alou, it's 1-0 Montreal. Moises Alou, his 65th RBI. And it is 1-0. Here's Cordero at 273. And he walked him, ball 4, 2 on, 1 out. Wow. The top of the first inning. 1 out, 2 on. Sean Berry. So be on the ground. 3, 6. Can't get it. Only 3 to 6 for that out. It'll be 2 outs. And here is Darren Fletcher. Fletcher hitting 6th. And here he goes. High pop fly, center field. And that's going to be the catch. At the end of the top of the first, Montreal gets a run. It's 1-0. Bottom of the first inning now, and taking a look. A beautiful, beautiful day here in Comiskey as Moises Alou RBI is the only hit there. Here is Rudy Law. Pedro Martinez. He's 6-4, 3.31 ERA. Big games now. And that'll be on the ground. Second to first, 1 out. Law cannot steal first. He is hitting 303. Here's Tom Paciorek, who's hitting 266. So at first base, Paciorek, Martinez. And that'll be a hard shot and a base hit. So Paciorek will get on first. And bottom of the first inning, here's Harold Baines. And Harold Baines, the right fielder, struck him out, and that's going to be 2 outs. Two outs, bottom of the first. Greg Lazinski now, the DH. A lot of crazy games going on now. This will be to right field. And underneath, nearing the wall, and that's going to be the catch. At the end of 1 inning, the score, Montreal 1, Chicago 0. A lot of things happening here in match day number 67, as this will be the 2/3 point. Rondell White, left fielder. That'll be a hard shot. Third to first, 1 out. One out, top of the second, and Randy Reddy, the DH. Randy Reddy has only had 10 at-bats all year, but he's in as a DH today. Struck him out. That's going to be 2 outs. Didn't know he was a Montreal Expo. I remember him as a Cub. And now Jeff Gardner. He's only hitting 155. It's like the Sahara down here. And they strike him out, and that's going to be it. We go to the bottom of the second inning. The score, Montreal 1, Chicago nothing. Bottom of the second. Martinez only had 9 pitches in that first inning. Here's Jerry Hairston out of left field. 265, 12 home runs, 34 RBIs. Struck him out, and that's going to be 1 out. Quick innings. And here's Ledna. And Tony Ledna, the second baseman. 278. And Martinez. High pop fly. And underneath, they're going to make the catch, 2 outs. Two outs, and here's Scott Fletcher. And Fletcher struck him out. So we ended the second inning. My goodness. Montreal, maybe that run is such a huge run. It looked like we'd score a lot of runs, and we're not. It's 1-0. Out of town scoreboard. Oakland and the Yankees in the 7th are tied. Pittsburgh and Florida. If the Pirates win, they extend. It's a 1 versus 2 in the division, but they lead by 9. Baltimore is 70 getting killed. New York up 3-0 in the 6th. Toronto 7-2 in the bottom of the 4th. Toronto looking for wins. They can maybe sneak in. Tampa leading Houston in 1980. And Pittsburgh in 1963 1 they lead. And St. Louis beating Houston. San Francisco no hitting Houston. Here's New York 3-0 against Milwaukee. Kansas City. Baltimore big. Minnesota and Chicago, remember that. If Minnesota and the White Sox, that's big. In the bottom of the second, Pittsburgh is 71. Right there. Cleveland and the Dodgers next. Pittsburgh is 79 in Seattle, that's big. Detroit loses again. Kansas City's on a hot streak. Top of the third, Grissom, Floyd, and Alou. And here's Grissom. Oh, what a play. Third to first, and he throws it away. He had to dive, and he threw it, and he throws it away. And Tom Paciorek, I believe that'll be on him. As Scott Fletcher made a great play at third. 1 on, nobody out. Here's Cliff Floyd. He walked his first time up. He reached for that one. It'll be a line drive center field. 1 out. 1-0. Here's Alou. He's 1 for 1 today. The only RBI. They're going to steal second. The throw. They got him. 2 outs. Oh, that's so big. And 2 outs. Alou has nobody to drive in. And they'll just hit that into center field. They're running in. They'll make the catch. That was big. And we go to the bottom of the third inning. The score. Montreal 1, Chicago nothing. Bottom of the third inning, Dubzinski, Hill, and Law. In the bottom of the third, here's Pedro. That'll be on the ground. Short to first, 1 out. I'm looking at Chicago's lineup, and they got the bottom part. I mean, they're strong. 1 through 9, but they got to start getting it going. 8, 9 are a little weak. Mark Hill, the catcher. He's not their normal catcher. He strikes out there, and that's going to be 2 outs. 2 outs, and here's Rudy Law. Law with 44 stolen bases. That'll be to right center field. And underneath and making the catch, 3 outs. We go to the 4th inning. Montreal 1, Chicago nothing. Top of the 4th inning. Cordero, Berry, and Fletcher for Montreal. And here's Will Cordero. That'll open with a base hit. And maybe a single there. They throw to second. So top of the 4th. 1 on, nobody out. And here's Britt Burns. Britt Burns pitching to Sean Berry. Berry, the third baseman, 1 on, nobody out. Berry. That's deep to left field, and this might be second deck. It is gone. It was shorter than what it looked, and Montreal has a 3-0 lead. Montreal is now up 3-0 against Chicago. And Darren Fletcher, 0 for 1 today. He'll be in. Britt Burns not looking the greatest. That's going to be high pop fly. Center field. And underneath they'll make the catch. 1 out. They scored 2 on a 2-run home run. And we got 2 views. All right, it happens. Rondell White on the ground. Third to first, 2 outs. Two outs, Randy Reddy. And they walk him. So Britt Burns, Jeff Gardner, 0 for 1. 1 on, 2 outs. And that's going to be a walk again. Give me a second. I'm going to open this and just put it in. I want to put a screenshot. Forgot about that. Here in the top of the 4th. And here's Marquise Grissom, 0 for 2. Is this going to get away from him? This will be fouled near the stands, and that'll be caught. 3-0 Montreal on a 2-run home run. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Bottom of the 4th inning, Paciorek, Baines, and Lazinski. And here's Paciorek. That'll be on the ground. They go to first, 1 out. One out, bottom of the 4th, and here's Baines. And he struck him out. That's going to be 2 outs. Now, Texas and Oakland, Pittsburgh and Seattle. That's going to be a big one tonight. Greg Lazinski, 0 for 1. He'll dig down for that one, but that'll just be a golf swing. 3 outs. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Montreal a big lead as they want to go ahead. All those teams tied. So you have Oakland 7-2. The Pirates going to extend their lead. Baltimore getting beat. That's not good for them. Big time. Toronto's sticking around. You never know. They're sticking around. Tampa Bay winning, so they might be tied with Montreal. Houston and St. Louis. Houston's been on a slump. The 05 Houston Astros. If they lose, then the winner of Seattle and Pittsburgh will be tied with them. Minnesota's gone ahead, so Chicago's feeling the pressure. Top of the 5th inning. And they walk Cliff Floyd. Top of the 5th, here's Moises Alou. High pop fly to right field. Underneath. And that's going to be 1 out. One out, top of the 5th. Will Cordero. And they throw to first. And he's out. He's out. And he is out. He went to second. He got picked off at first. So there's 2 outs. Chicago down 3-0. Cordero to right field. And that's going to be a base hit. That'll be to left field and a base hit here. So they're going to go to third. It'll be second and third. They're coming home. Are they going to throw it home? No, they won't. It's 4-0 Montreal. That caught me off guard. Barry with an RBI. It's now 4-0. That totally caught me off guard as Britt Burns. And that's going to be to right center field. It'll hit the ground. It'll be 5-0 now. They're a scoring machine. $5-0 and a new pitcher. Randy Martz is in. Chicago, they're in trouble. They are in trouble. Randy Martz is in. And they'll get a strikeout there. But the damage is done. Another 2 runs for Montreal. The score, Montreal 5, Chicago nothing. Bottom of the 5th inning. Hairston led Diane Fletcher. Pedro Martinez, a 1-hit shutout. So here's Hairston. And he walks him. Only his 20th walk of the year. Bottom of the 5th, Tony Ledna. Second base. That'll be a shot to right field, and it'll hit the ground. He did slide for it, but it did not get in. It'll be first and second. So Scott Fletcher, third base, and here it is. Fletcher, the pitch. On the ground, what's going to happen? 1, oh, they throw it away. They throw it away. And the bases are loaded with nobody out, and here's Chicago's chance. This is Chicago's chance now. Dubzinski, the shortstop, 227. They're down 5-0. They need 2 or 3 runs here. Martinez in a jam. Struck him out, 1 out. And 1 out, that's big. Here's Mark Hill, the catcher. These are the two you want up. The pitch. Struck him out. There's two. And it is leaving everything on the ground. Here's Rudy Law. Bases loaded. Bottom of the fifth. 2 outs. The pitch to Law. Walked him. And it's 5-1. And here's Tom Paciorek. Pedro Martinez now. 5-1, bottom of the fifth, 2 outs. Paciorek hitting .268. Maybe, and it'll hit the ground. It's 5-2. They're going to bring it around. They're going to throw home. It's going to be 5-3. They get the 3 runs. And now the tying run is at first. Martinez is still in. Errol Baines 0 for 2. Bottom of the fifth. Shut him out, and that'll be it. They get 3. The score 5-3. We go to the 6th. Sixth inning, Randy Reddy, the DH. Against Randy Martz. And now that is big into left field. And it has caught one out. Oh my goodness, I thought it was going to be gone. So Chicago 3 in the bottom of the 5th inning. Those 2 in the top of the 5th were big. Jeff Gardner 0 for 1. So Pybee Martz's only inning, full inning. On the ground, this should be 1-3, and it is 2 outs. 5-3 Montreal. Marquise Grissom now, the top of the lineup. On the ground. And it'll be 4-3. That'll be it. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Chicago has all the momentum. The score, Montreal 5, Chicago 3. Well, Chicago feeling the pressure here. Here's Greg Lazinski, the DH. He's 0 for 2. And that'll be a high pop fly, and caught one out. Jerry Hairston, left field. Nobody on, 1 out. Martinez still in the game. It's 5-3. This one is hit hard. And deep to center field, though. Underneath, and he'll make the catch, 2 outs. And Marquise Grissom with the out here. Tony Ledna. Ledna at second base. He's 1 for 2. Martinez. That'll be to right field. And underneath, and he'll make the catch. We go to the 7th inning. Montreal 5, Chicago 3. Steve Mura is in. He's 0 for 1, 5.97 ERA, 23 strikeouts, 13 walks, giving up 19 runs on 32 hits. Here's Cliff. At top of the 7th. And Cliff Floyd down. Murrah and Floyd to left field. And that'll drop in. That's a base hit. And they'll get a single there. Every run so important. Beautiful backdrop right here. Moises Alou 1 for 3. High and deep to center field. And this one is off the wall. Are they going to get a run? They will get a run. They throw home. It is a triple for Moises Alou. So they're going to call it a double in the extended one. It's 6-3, and that was a big run for Montreal. Will Cordero. And a strikeout there, 1 out. Here's Sean Berry, 2 for 3, a home run, 3 RBIs. On the ground, they'll throw it to first, but they're going to get the run in. It's 7-3 Montreal. And here's Darren Fletcher, 1 for 3, Darren Fletcher. On the ground, could be unassisted, and it is. Enjoy the out-of-town scoreboard at the 7th inning stretch. Well, Tampa Bay won, Detroit lost. And if Montreal wins, Detroit's going to be in trouble. They really are. Fletcher's 0 for 2, bottom of the 7th inning. Martinez still in. Hit him. It hit him. And he'll go to first, bottom of the 7th inning. Here's Jerry Dubzinski, the shortstop. Dubzinski, and that'll be a quick base hit to center field. There's 2 on, nobody out. And all of a sudden right now, Chicago's getting ready to get some runs here. Here's Mark Hill. Remember, it was Dubzinski that struck out the last time. And Mark Hill, Pedro Martinez, 91 pitches. So here we go. Mark Hill. On the ground, and a base hit. The bases will at least be loaded. They throw home, and the base is loaded, nobody out. This is big. This is Rudy Lai, walked in the 5th. This is real big. And here's Rudy, 0 for 2. Martinez. Here's the pitch. Struck him out, 1 out. Oh my goodness. Every time he needed a strikeout, well, a lot of the times he got it. Here's Pachorik, 2 for 3. That's going to be deep to left field. Way back, and it is caught. It's caught. They're going to throw home, and it is out. Caught him. He's out, and it ends the inning. It goes from a possible grand slam tied to throwing him out at home. Oh my goodness. We go to the 8th. In the 8th inning, Wandell White, left fielder, he's 0 for 3. And that'll be on the ground, should be 1-3, 1 out. 1 out. And Randy Reddy, the DH, 0 for 2. And struck him out, 2 outs. 2 outs. Here's Jeff Gardner, 0 for 2. And that'll be to left field. Should be a line drive. They make the catch. And we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Bottom of the 8th. The score, Montreal 7, Chicago 3. Well, Pedro Martinez, that was an incredible inning. That really was. At the bottom of the 8th, 7-3 Montreal. Harold Baines 0 for 3. And that'll be to center field, and a base hit. They keep getting these hits. And Baines, they keep getting pressure now. Bottom of the 8th, 1 on, nobody out. Here's Greg Lazinski. He's 0 for 3. He's a great hitter. He's hitting .266. Martinez had 101 pitches. Lazinski. High and pop fly center field. And caught one out. They'd like to get 2 runs. Here's Jerry Hairston, left field. Hairston walked him. And now there's 2 on with 1 out. They're feeling like they could do this, but they're not getting the runs in. Ledna, 1 for 3. Ledna, that's going to be to left field. This one is deep, and this one is off the wall. 1 run's going to score. Ledna with an RBI, and let's see if they're going to bring in 2. No, they're not. It's 7-4. Bottom of the 8th. And Pedro Martinez is still in. Greg Walker's a pinch hitter. And here's Greg. They're going to have to place him in somewhere. Bottom of the 8th inning. 1 out, 2 on. Martinez, the pitch. That's going to be to right field. That's going to be a base hit. No, it's going to be caught. They throw home, and it's going to be 7-5. It's going to be 7-5. Now they get 2 runs back. And the bottom of the 8th inning. And Jerry Dudzinski, the shortstop. The bottom of the 8th, 2 outs. This is big for Dudzinski. Martinez is tired. Walked him. And there's going to be 2 on. They go to Mark Hill again. And here's Hill. 1 for 3 today. He was up last inning, bottom of the 8th, 7-5, 2 outs, 2 on. A new pitcher, Gil Heredia is in. He's 1-2 record, 19 innings pitched, giving up 7 earned runs, 25 hits, struck out 19, walked 1, 3.32 ERA. Mark Hill, this is big. 7-5, bottom of the 8th, 2 outs. The pitch from Heredia. Struck him out, and that's the end of the 8th. Chicago cuts it in half to score Montreal 7, Chicago 5. Top of the 9th inning, Dennis Lamp. Montreal needs a run. They can feel it. Marquise Grissom 0 for 4. And it'll be on the ground. Right short to first, 1 out. So Dubzinski, a great throw. And right to Pachorik. So here's Cliff Floyd. 1 for 2. And Cliff, that'll be a base hit. So Cliff Floyd at first, a single. Top of the 9th. 1 on, 1 out. Here's Moises Alou, 2 for 4. With 2 RBIs. Struck him out on the inside. 2 outs now. That's big. And now Will Cordero, 2 for 3. Struck him out, and that's it. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Chicago, they might do it. We'll see. 7-5. Gil Heredia is still in. Here's Rudy Law. They need 1 on, before the tying run can come home. And here it is. That's going to be Law, and what a catch in left field by Rondell White. Rondell White. And here's Tom Paciorek now. He's 2 for 4. Wow, Paciorek, there's 1 out, nobody on, bottom of the 9th inning.
Clap your hands.
That'll be a base hit, maybe it will be, and Paciorek gets on. So Paciorek on first base on an 0-1 pitch. 1 on, bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Harold Baines comes up. He's 1 for 4. He's hitting the ball well. Even in his outs, bottom of the 9th inning. He's the tying run. Deep to right field, and this one is gone! They're tied up! They're tied up at 7. Oh my goodness, what a tie game! Montreal has to be devastated. They led 7-3 in the bottom of the 7th inning. They led 7-3 in the bottom of the 8th inning. And now we're tied. Lazinski, and that'll be another base hit. Heredia has been giving up a lot. Bottom of the 9th inning, 1 out. Here's Hairston. He's 0 for 2. What a game so far. Heredia, Hairston, and that's going to be another base hit. No, it's a catch by Cordero. And there's 2 outs. Tony Ledna. Struck him out, and that's going to be it. We go to the 10th to score Montreal 7, Chicago 7. So top of the 10th inning, Mike Lansing. Lansing, Fletcher, and White. Remember, we have a runner on second for the innings during the regular season. And in the postseason, we take that runner away. Top of the 10th, this is incredible. And here we go. This will be third to first, 1 out. They don't move the runner. They do not move the runner, 1 out. And this is Juan Agosto pitching. He's 1-1, 4.56 ERA. Lenny Webster, the pinch hitter, hitting .295. Agosto strikes out Webster, 2 outs. And 2 outs. This is so big. Rondell White. Can they get Rondell White? Can Agosto get him? To left field. Underneath. And yes, they get him. We go to the bottom of the 10th. It could happen. It could happen. It's 7-7. Here's Vance Law. Law, Demzinski, and Hill. Ledna will be on second. He has 65 speed. On the ground, they're going to get him to third, and 1 out. Heredia is still in. It's his to lose. A fly ball by Demzinski, and it's over. They're going to walk him. They want the double play. Here's Carlton Fisk, the pinch hitter. The pinch hitter here, and here we go. The pitch on the ground. They throw home. What is it? They got him. They got him at home. And here's Rudy Law. Law again, bottom of the 10th inning, 2 outs. It gets away, and it's second and third now. Oh, this is big. Rudy Law 0 for 4 with an RBI. A chance to win this game. Heredia trying to get out of here. The pitch on the ground. It'll be picked up. They give it to Heredia. It's over. And we go to the 11th. The inning is over, and it's 7-7. Now ready Gardner and Grissom with Rondell White at second. Here in the top of the 11th inning. And they walk him. So Agosto is still in. 2 on, nobody out. Here's Jeff Gardner, 0 for 3. It'll be on the ground. It is 4-6-3. 2 outs. My goodness, they could be getting out of this. And here's Marquis, 0 for 5. On the ground. Third. Oh no, and it gets through. They throw to first. They got him by an inch. We go to the bottom of the 11th inning. The score: Montreal 7 and Chicago 7. Bottom of the 11th inning. Pachurik is 3 for 5. The runner is Rudy Law. He's fast. He's great at stealing. And here he is. Bottom of the 11th. They hit him. New pitcher is in. Mel Rojas. Mel Rojas is no record. 25 and a third innings pitched, giving up 18 runs, 32 hits, 34 strikeouts, 5 walks, 6.39 ERA. Harold Baines, 2 for 5. Nobody out, 2 on. They score, they win. To left field. And this one is caught, 1 out. 1 out now. Here's Greg Lazinski, 1 for 5 today. He's batting fourth. This is so big. 2 on, 1 out. The pitch. On the ground, and it'll be is it caught? It is caught. Will Cordero, the second time he's done that today. 2 out. And here's Jerry Hairston, 0 for 3.
Everybody clap your hands.
That'll be a base hit, and they're going to come around to score. They're going to, they won't, and it's over. And the White Sox have come back. And the Expos have dropped a huge game. A huge one. Oh my goodness. Wow, did the Expos ever blow this game? And you can see they were about to win this thing and go up big. Sean Berry, the MVP. And Sean Berry, the third baseman from Montreal. Berry 2 for 4, 4 RBIs. But they couldn't win. 8-7, Chicago wins. Looking at here for Montreal, 2 hits for Floyd, Alou, Cordero, and Berry. And 1 hit for everybody else combined. Well, Chicago has 3 hits for Pachurik, 2 for Ledna, a donut for Fletcher, and a donut for Law. And here we go. Ledna with 17 doubles of home runs. Harold Baines, Sean Berry had a home run also. Caught stealing Grissom and Floyd. Pachurik with an error. What a game. Heredia with the blown save. Rojas goes to 0-1. Agosto with the win. Both starting pitchers weren't great, but Martinez went deep into the game and they left him in, but they still had a 7-3 lead in the bottom of the 8th inning. He did give up 5 runs, only 2 of those were earned. So that is it. Really, they're taking a look at all the other games. Let's go through them all right now and see where everybody is. The Kansas City A's, they beat the Tigers 7-3. The 27 Yankees lose. We got to see about that one. The 91 Pirates increase their lead. They win 13-8. Taking a look at Team 61 Yankees win 3-0. The Orioles lose 10-1. That's a big loss. The 93 Blue Jays, they're winning and they're looking good. Tampa Bay of 08, 35-32. They beat the Astros. The Astros are on a slide. The Phillies are near 500. You got to look at them. And the Pirates in 1960. Another win, they're hitting stride. The 17 Astros win. The 86 Mets win. That's big. The White Sox win. What a game that was. The Astros lose. So that's going to be big. The 05 Astros. The 66 Orioles lose. That's big. Now we go into some of these games. Minnesota wins. Chicago wins. The 71 Pirates lose. The Dodgers, they beat the Indians 6-5. The Padres beat the Tigers of 13. The Red Sox win. The Dodgers are 63. They win 7-3. The 81 Dodgers 6-0. The Royals 12-1. Seattle in 10 innings beats the 79 Pirates. That's a huge win. We'll have the return game tomorrow. The A's lose, so that's going to be a weird shakeup. We'll show you that. Anaheim, they win 4-3 over Arizona. And Oakland, 2-1, they win. So let's take a look real quick at the statistics. As Ron Say has 29 home runs and Clemente hitting 439. Well, Howard is at 400. Pitching leaders, 10 losses for Estes, Golden, and Moyer. Sean Estes of the 03 Cubs fielding. Don Hoke now sharing with the air leaders. In the streaks, nobody coming up there but Landrum. 16 saves. Scoreless innings, Koosman at 23. And hot and cold. There you see. Frank Robinson pretty hot here. Elrod Hendricks good. Cold hitters, ugh. Hot pitchers, you got Anaheim. Anaheim is really hot pitching. When they come down, you got to wonder about that. Now the league home, we have this one all the time. The 81 Don. Well, the batting leaders, you have Clemente, Ron Say, the home runs. Ortiz, the runs batted in. The T unknown. From Montreal of 81. What a weird name. Soto gets wins above replacement. He's at 5-0. Earned runs still Koufax. Wins Koufax. Strikeouts Randy Johnson. Saves Peronowski for LA and Koufax. With the WAR rating there. So, runs scored is Washington. The batting average is Pittsburgh. The home runs is LA. That's a little surprise. Stolen base is Montreal. And on base is Washington. The pitching. The Dodgers lead in runs as the Astros are down by 8 in that statistic. Defensive, the Tampa Bay Rays are good. Starter ERAs, LA of 63. Bullpen, Anaheim has really surged ahead. And fielding, including pitching, Houston is above the Pittsburgh Pirates. Now for the standings really quick. You have the Pirates is 71, up by 2 against the Dodgers, up by 2 more against the Diamondbacks. The Royals are 4 back, but they got to get on a winning streak. 5 back are the Yankees of 78. Don't throw out the Reds as 75. Not yet. They haven't had a good week, though. Houston is 1. Seattle and the Astros are 2. Pittsburgh only a game back. We have it. They can tie it up. Let's see if Houston can win. Ron Chuckett League. You have the Nationals over the Dodgers and only by 1 over the Tigers. And here come the Red Sox. The Bob Stokes League. Houston up by 5 on Philadelphia, up by 5 on New York. And that is big there. The Brainiac Baseball, a crazy one. Tampa Bay 1. Montreal 2. Oakland 3 now. They're tied for second. And Detroit is a game back. They're 1-9. The Jabs Blabs 8. The Mets lead the Orioles by 1. And the Blue Jays, here they come. They're only 3 back of the Orioles. And look at the Phillies are 5 back, but they're 7-3. All those teams are 7-3. Now, Red Sox fan, Dodgers 1, Yankees 2. The Brewers couldn't get a game in today. But here come the Giants a little bit. Cyro 329. The Anaheim Angels lead the Dodgers by 5. They lead the 66 Orioles by 7. The Slovak Frick League, the Pirates lead the White Sox by 9 and lead the Twins. Look at all those wins. Everybody won. So the White Sox lead the Twins by 1. And in the principal picks, the 1960 Pirates are up by 5, and now the Marlins and the Indians are tied. They're tied. All right, well, that's going to be it for us today. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks for Cyro329. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you for joining in. Cyro329, great to see you. I'm hoping and wishing everybody a happy day. We will see you later.